In a world that is more interconnected today than ever before, we have seen over the past few years how local, even regional risks can mushroom and very quickly become global risks. For example, everyone remembers the Arab Spring, but if we boil down to what really caused the Arab Spring, it really was sparked by something as benign as rising food prices. There was an existence of wide economic disparity in the Arab world. Rising food prices at the time further exacerbated that economic disparity. This led to social volatility, led to popular protest, and ultimately what we've seen is regime change and overthrow of regimes that were in power for over 3 decades. As we've learned from businesses that had very good operating models, very good contacts in countries like Egypt and Libya and Syria, when you have a large political upheaval like what we've seen in the Arab Spring, all of those connections go away. This is how these risks evolve. And today we do see similarities in countries in Asia, and countries in Europe, and countries in Latin America. So not all regional risks are political risks. We do have a lot of risks that are regional that can have an impact globally, such as human capital-based risks, or rapid urbanization that outpaces investments in infrastructure can have very detrimental effect on societies around the world. For instance, we've seen in West Africa where rapid urbanization has led to densely populated areas with very poor access to sanitation and very poor access to healthcare. This has created an area that's ripe for fast-moving infectious diseases or epidemics such as Ebola. These types of risks can have a very strong, very powerful impact on companies because when you have an outbreak of an infectious disease like Ebola, all businesses shut down. If it gets bad enough, you'll even have air traffic and you have transportation links that are cut off, making a very significant impact on businesses that rely on these countries for supplies or manufacturing of goods. Businesses that operate in this very interconnected world, the best thing they can do is to make sure they understand what risks they're exposed to, build proper mitigation plans to be better prepared if these risks eventually affect them, and therefore build in resilience at their businesses so that they can bounce back even stronger than before. Using a tool like the risk room, we can identify where we have the biggest exposures to certain types of risk, whether they be business, economic, or geopolitical, helping us understand not only how risks evolve over time, but giving us the ability to model forward-looking scenarios and how risks can evolve in the future.